Hey everybody, how we doing? This reading is going to be a collective reading, so this is inclusive for everybody. We are starting off with Page of Swords. With Page of Swords, usually we're up to something. We have like something that we can be seeing, curious about, looking into, gathering information. Okay. Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. So maybe this was like you saw something that you needed to see, and I feel kind of like this has given you maybe a sense of direction that feels very clear. Like, you know, when something happens and it feels definitive, that's kind of the feeling that I get from this. And I get the sense that you were like maybe on the lookout, like whether this, regardless of what the circumstances, it feels like you were maybe looking for something, maybe looking to find something. I feel like you found something definitive. And in that moment, I get it just being like, okay, I saw that, or I realized that, or I found that, and now I'm moving. And so it feels like this something that you caught wind of that then allowed you to move forward with something, or like move in a direction that also felt definitive. That's the feeling that I get with Page of Swords. Like, I feel with this Page of Swords, like there's some type of agenda of like, I'm looking around for something specific, and I feel like whatever this was that you needed to know or you needed to find out, you have. And then that informs a solid sense of direction, because with Eight of Wands, our energy is not scattered. It is very concentrated, and there's a very concentrated direction that you move in. So maybe you heard something, or you had a conversation, or you saw something and you were like, okay, that's it. And then like the move is made then. That's how it feels to me. So it can be something where until you like found that out or realized that or saw that, maybe it like wasn't time to move. And then as soon as that happened, the movement can happen now. And then where this Eight of Wands is going to is in the direction of Queen of Cups and also King of Swords. I actually feel like it looks like this Page of Swords is moving towards the Queen of Cups, and so you can feel like your journey has maybe brought you to a person. I'm also hearing lifestyle. With the Queen of Cups, this can also be you moving into a way where if you're moving towards the Queen of Cups, like it can definitely be, it almost feels like into the arms of another person, but it does not have to be another person. This can be into the arms of you embracing this energy in a way that you had not before. So maybe whatever this was that happened, it put you in a space that brought you into a more like receptive energy of feeling. And you can maybe want to be around somebody that's in that energy, or this can be something that you're taking up yourself. It can be something that you're embodying yourself. And also to have the King of Swords behind it, I'd say that this is somebody that is quite articulate while also being extremely open, sensitive, and receptive. And Queen of Cups, I always get the vibe of somebody that you can feel, again, like whether this be you embodying this energy or it be the other person, the energy of the Queen of Cups is somebody that like people feel good to be around the Queen of Cups, because it's somebody like nurturing and caring, and somebody that's like really reading the room and just has a soothing, calming type of presence. And then also having King of Swords, this can be somebody articulate, it can be somebody intelligent, it can be somebody that speaks their mind as well, while also being mindful of what's going on. So it's not just saying things and like never mind how everybody feels. When we have this combination, like maybe even you saw something going on, like maybe you saw an experience happening, like an interaction between two people, and you're like, wow, I feel like that really opened me up emotionally, or like I don't want to act like that, and so this is like really putting me into a heart space, and it's been like a catalyst for me in some type of way. Just an example of how the energy can work. So I do get there being some type of moment here that feels important. kind of even get the feeling of, with the page, I almost get the feeling of like a child that maybe sees something and then like goes back to the parents or like the adults in this situation, maybe having a new understanding for something. But again, just an example, it doesn't actually have to be like that. It can be maybe a younger part of you witnessing something, and then that like gave you some definitive direction, and then it drove you towards the Queen of Cups. And having Queen of Cups and having King of Swords, there can maybe be something very important being discussed. Like, I learned this, now I want to talk about it. Or I saw this happening, like, can we talk about that? Because Queen of Cups is somebody that, like, generally we feel safe around to really, like, come to them with anything. Yeah, Page of Swords and Seven of Cups, I feel like this is a witnessing of something and then being kind of perplexed by that. And then being like, I gotta go tell my friend. It feels like something like this where, like, something was witnessed and maybe it wasn't so clear the implications of that. And I feel too like something has to be talked about here that maybe wasn't. And you can be looking to somebody for clarity. Yeah, I'm getting a, what does that mean? This Page of Swords and Seven of Cups does feel like slightly ungrounded to me. So if that is the case and the Page of Swords is you here, there can be something that you're doing to maybe center a little bit before moving forward, possibly. Yeah, I get this like witnessing something happening, not fully understanding it, and then like going to do something with it while not totally understanding it. And it, like, to me, reading this, that sounds kind of abstract. It feels like I keep seeing somebody that witnesses something happening that they may not fully totally understand, and then is like, I'm going to do something with that, but like the depth of understanding may not fully totally be there completely, and there may be something that has to be worked with this. Like, maybe somebody sees something and it feels confusing to them, or they have like mixed feelings about it, and instead of investigating further, it can immediately be like wanting to do something with that, like wanting to say something or wanting to, I just feel like, take action and make something happen where it feels like something is only partially digested. So I don't know like how great of a, like, I don't know if something cohesive is really going to come of this, because it feels again like something is not fully digested. It's like half digested. And I feel like there is a push here that this needs to be more deeply understood maybe before we do something with this. And maybe also too with Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, and Queen of Cups, this can be saying like, I saw this and I don't understand it. And so you go to a Queen of Cups and you're like, can you make sense of this? Because I don't really get it. Because this can be somebody that helps you figure this out. And this would be somebody too where it's like their forte to figure things out like this. They would be very good with this. Witnessing something, not totally fully understanding it, moving in the direction of an authority maybe on what this is. Because a page is somebody that they're still like in the phase of development, and we can all be a page on any given day. So it's just like somebody that hasn't totally figured something out, that's still in the process of figuring something out, in the process of learning something, and it feels like something happened that may be like too much to digest, or like something is going on and there's not like a comprehensive understanding of it, and it feels like that's why we need to go in the direction of the Hierophant, which can give more of an understanding on this. So it feels like going to somebody that may understand this, may know about it, and can give information about it in a way that the Page of Swords doesn't. Because the Page of Swords is still learning. So going to something like a teacher or like an expert in this scenario would be a great thing to be doing here, because it seems like it's like maybe beyond the capacity of the Page of Swords, which is normal because it's a Page of Swords. Like Page of Swords is meant to take in stuff and not fully understand it, and then find ways to understand it, whether it be like reading a book or going and having a conversation or like learning from somebody who does know about that. That is what the Page of Swords does. And it feels like this can be discussed more comprehensively, and that Page of Swords can then learn and understand this in a way that was not understood before. Because I feel like something being witnessed, something being experienced that is not fully understood, and then needing to go to somebody that understands these types of things that can clarify Page of Swords experience for them. And that's the point of this. And then figure out what to do with that. Like, what does that mean? What are the implications? What do we do with that? And that's when that can be figured out from that point. Something does need to be figured out. Something does need to be, it feels like, discussed. Not the emotion, I mean talking, just in case that sounded similar. It seems like this needs to be a conversation. This needs to be discussed. Okay? Not with a G, with a C. So that's what needs to happen here. I think like in order to really know like what to do with this and how to use this, yeah, kind of like a bit of an abstract, strange reading, but that's the message, so we're just gonna go with that. I'm seeing Mercury and I'm seeing Taurus here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.